Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Evie and I'm starting my small business journey. I'm an artist and I've decided to make my art wearable. So I've been designing these really large illustrations that I've put onto these satin scarves that you can wear to festivals or with a summer outfit, or really just like accessorize anything, like with caps or bags. I was traveling for 6 months of this year. Now I'm back and I'm settling down and I'm really just putting all my time into my small business, Umamii, just so I can be ready for the launch in January, which is not that far away. I don't have any business experience and I've been learning so much along the way, and I really just wanted to take all of you along with me on the journey. Hopefully it's some inspiration if you want to start a small business as well, but let's start from the beginning. So the first steps I took with this brand was market research, which involved making a lot of mood boards on Pinterest. I've done a lot of scrolling on Instagram, asking friends, and just people I've met while traveling, which has been super helpful because I feel like I've gotten lots of different ideas from everyone. The second thing I did was draw thumbnails of potential designs to figure out what imagery I wanted to include and the layout, which helped me decide that I liked a quadrant layout. I refined those designs and colored them and had so many of them. I picked 15 of those designs to put in the survey. I used Google Forms for the survey and included a diagram to show how the design would be displayed on a scarf. I gave letters A to M for each design to easily identify them for this survey. Participants had to choose their first, second and third preference from the 15 designs, and then there were a couple optional questions including which elements people liked and what color schemes they were attracted to the most. The responses were super varied and spread out, but I did get many helpful insights on which direction for my design to go. I was surprised that the dragon tiger design was the most popular first preference, just because it wasn't in a quadrant pattern. And the overall popular design was this orange goldfish one. The responses to the questions were helpful as people loved the dragons and mentioned they like red, green and earthy color schemes. I returned back to Australia and have decided that I need a vision board to help keep me focused for the launch of Umamii. Phase 1. I needed my high quality refined vector designs. The product was the most important thing to get started with. Then I needed manufacturers for my product and to work out pricing. Phase 2. Social media. I needed a marketing plan as this would be how people would find out about my product. Phase 3. A website, packaging, shipping and a launch date. I've been using Affinity Designer on the iPad because they have a 6-month free trial and it's been so great that I will definitely be buying the subscription once my trial ends. So one thing that I'm doing to make me more productive and be in routine, I'm self-employed, is I'm making my own meal prep for every day of the week, which might sound kind of silly working from home, but it's honestly been so helpful and is like saving me so much time. And this one I've got beans, rice, tofu, kimchi and hummus. I did all my layouts and colouring on Procreate because I felt like I could draw more freely on it before moving to Affinity Designer. I played with a few different colour schemes, but I really like the red highlights contrasting with the orange. Good morning. I've drawn everything in Procreate and now I'm moving them to vector drawings, so I'll show you. Also, what do we think? Do you think this could be like a new intro to my videos? I kept redoing my dragon tiger illustration because I wanted it to be kind of a yin-yang vibe and have a really nice flow to it. This was not the last time that I would be redrawing this design. I played around with some other colours, but I think the OG purple and orange looks the best. But let me know in the comments if there's any other colour variants you like. These are the vector files I'm working on, but I think I need to figure out a different way of drawing in Affinity Designer or converting my Procreate drawings to vector somehow. Hello, it's November 7th. It's been maybe about a week since my last check-in. I am 2 out of 4 designs through. I've done Dragon and Tiger and that's finished, and my goldfish design, so I've been doing those on Affinity Designer. Yeah, the current designs I'm just like a little bit stuck on the colors. Normally I paint with a lot of pink, and I didn't really want to do too much pink on these just to make them more wearable. Yeah, I'm kind of just like struggling on that a little bit, and I keep redesigning it. You know, we're making progress, almost done, and I'm just really excited to start getting in contact with some manufacturers and really getting some samples through. Hey, it's November 15 and I'm designing my logo at the moment. I've finished my 4 designs for the scarves, which is super exciting. It's like taken a lot of time just to like refine the designs and like the colors and that sort of thing. Onto the logos, I'll show you what I've been doing. These are the text logos I started drawing, but it just didn't meet my brand vision and style. I got inspired off Pinterest and wanted a slightly edgy looking logo. I then steered towards designing logos in a box with the flaming heart, which is from one of my scarf illustrations with hand-drawn text. And I think it's very on brand for Umamii, and I like that I can change the colors of the box to fit into my illustrations and products. I found my manufacturers on Alibaba and put all the potential ones into a spreadsheet and picked my favorite 2 based on a large list of questions, which I can get into another video if anyone's interested. I put sample orders in for 2 manufacturers. Good morning, today is Monday and I just received a package from DHL. I definitely know what this is. This is one of my scarves and I'm honestly so excited. I've ordered from 2 different manufacturers. This one came in first. It was supposed to come on Wednesday, but it's actually on Monday and they sent it out on Friday. So it's been like Friday, so less than 4 days, which I am super impressed that they did that this quick, and even the production time was quicker than expected. They could be one of the contenders for the sample I choose, but let's unbox this. I've been waiting 2 weeks for this and I am so excited to see it. I'm hoping for the best. And here's my cute little logo on it. So beautiful. I love like the satiny fabric. I am so happy with the samples I got. I honestly couldn't have thought they would be any better. Like the colors are so beautiful and the lines are crispy. I'm really excited to get the next sample, and then I have to decide between which manufacturer I want to use. Guess what just arrived? It's my second sample and I'm so excited just so I can open this and then compare this sample and the other one I got the other day. Let's see how this one looks. I've always wanted one of these. I think I'm supposed to put my hair in it. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. The colors and lines on this are so crispy and I love the vibrancy, but the fabric is a little thin. It's time to compare both of these. Now that I have both samples next to each other, I'll be comparing them based on print quality, vibrancy of colors, the texture, because they're both polyester satin, but they do both feel different. How the edges have been hemmed on top of the communication between the manufacturer and I, and the delivery time. So obviously this one came a couple days faster than this one. I have given this one a cold wash, and I haven't cold washed that one, so I'm not sure if that will change the texture of it. I think this one has the more like silky, luxurious feel. This one still feels silky, but I think maybe because it's thinner, it maybe feels like less silky. The drape on this one is a bit nicer. I think just touching the skin, it has more of a luxurious feel. So I've had my logo printed out on both of these. Print-wise, these are, I would say the quality is pretty much like the same. They're both super crispy. You can see all of the details and all of the line work I've put into both designs. The edges, these have been sewn differently. So these ones have gone completely around they've got, I don't know what this stitch is. This has more of a rounded edge, and then this one comes to a bit more of a point. They have folded the edge in and like stitched it there. This one looks nicer. And this is one thing I don't like about this manufacturer, is I think the edge is a little messy. There's some strings coming out. I'm just comparing the fabric and the stitching and the colors. So this is the more expensive one. And to be honest, I can feel that this is the more expensive quality, and this one doesn't feel as nice. It's a little bit thinner. Both are pretty fabulous. Like, I do really like both. It's just this one feels silkier. So I have my winner. I can go further into my business plan and how to set up a business if you're interested, so let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to see episode 2. Thank you for following along with episode 1 of my small business journey. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe even inspired to start your own small business. You'll have to wait to episode 2 to see what happens next. Bye!